If you have AI sidebar extension for your browser, which seems to be an innocuous type of extension to make your life easier, you are being spied on, and whatever information you have uploaded to the chatbot, either DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Claude, or even Gemini, that information could have potentially been seen and intercepted by malicious users. As of the time of this video, the most up-to-date version of that plugin is 1.67. And what it's doing is allowing malicious users, we don't know who they are, to intercept whatever information you were typing or interacting with when using your chatbot. So that's something that could be concerning for many people if you used the chatbot to analyze or to assist you in analyzing data or proprietary data or private data because you don't know where that information went to. So, how that extension gets installed, there are many different ways that I was looking into. Perhaps it was just advertised as a legitimate extension that was sitting right next to ChatGPT search, for instance, and when you download it, it also promoted it, and you clicked on it, and you also downloaded it and installed it, or who knows how that happened. So I was running malware bytes, and luckily, legitimate antivirus solutions are able to detect that extension as malicious, and they already have the signature of that, and that's going to be able to alert users if users have a legitimate or good antivirus software on their computers. So I'm just going to bring here malware bytes, and as you could see, it was detected. In my case, I don't remember how I installed this on my personal computer, but I do remember that there was a time when I was using ChatGPT, and then I transitioned from ChatGPT to other chatbots that make more sense to me. But even during that time, I never used it to provide or feed the chatbot with private, personal, or any type of information that contained PII or anything like that. But if I did, I would have been very worried by now because you don't know what the attacker is going to do with that information. If you have that um, plugin, or not the plugin, that extension on your browser, just make sure that you go into your browser's extensions. In my case, I had it installed. I disabled it just to record this video and show you how it looks like, but I'm going to remove it. There's no reason for me to have this extension installed on my computer because it's not only capturing the information on the extension, granted itself the permissions with your consent, of course, to see whatever information you were typing on your web browser. For instance, what websites did you visit? What locations did you go to in your browser? Now, as far as I know, based on the papers that I read and the researches that we're looking into, they don't believe that it was a keylogger, meaning that it was capturing all the information you were typing on your computer. They don't believe that is the case, but it was capturing the information that was being transmitted over the chat box. And if you were typing URLs, it was capturing that information as well. So if you have that extension on your computer, I would advise you to delete it. If you don't have an antivirus software on your computer, I would advise you to install one And if you had the extension and you didn't have the antivirus, I would advise you to revisit your passwords. It doesn't hurt to go over the password, your accounts, and maybe change the passwords, even though we don't believe that it was capturing all the keystrokes on your keyboards, but it's just a best practice now that we know that it was capturing information that was being uploaded on the chat box. I hope this was useful to you and that if you have this, you take proper action. And I'll talk to you on the next video.